All right, what's going on, everybody? Gaby Card Stacks here. Gonna run through all of my sales over the last few days. I think I've had some interesting sales that just want to share some insight as to, again, why I buy these cards and the timing of everything. So let's just get right into it. So first card is this Justin Fields Optic Gridiron Kings, and this again was part of that $100 Justin Fields lot that I really wish I took a photo of all together. I've got just a big show pickup, which I can probably crop out, but nonetheless, I got this card and about 15 other cards in a lot, and just trying to piece out this low end stuff. I feel like this is a card you can find in the dollar bin and flip for around 4 to 5. This sold for 4, so just chipping away at that $100 total until we get our money back. Next lot up here is this Trevor Lawrence Spellbound set. So I got turned on to Spellbound. I know Card Collector 2 has always kind of talked about it, but I finally picked them up at the Arizona State show this year. I picked up a couple of Herbert, Burrow, Lawrence, Fields, all those guys. I picked them up for about $1 a piece. And when I went to go list them, some of them were going for like $3-4, and I just didn't think that that was really worth it at the time. And I had a few pieces. I was kind of mismatched a couple places. Looked into buying other pieces, and they were somewhat relatively cheap going at auctions. I think sometimes you can get, somebody is selling 3 of them at one time at an auction, 99 cents, $1.08 shipping. And there were some instances where I was getting several copies for $1.25 plus combined shipping. So you get 2 to 3 pieces at a time for $6. You find them in the dollar bins. You can go on ComC, pick them up for maybe $2.50. So I think there's a lot of opportunity to go out there and get some of these cards at a low price and then put the work in. It requires some patience for sure, but when you put the set together, it just increases in value. You can probably buy it now, each of these for $3, $4, maybe $5 on the high end, or you can complete the set. And this set typically does about $60. I sold this one in particular for $40, just because I've already completed this set twice. I think I sold one at $55 and $50, and then now this one at $40. So I just wanted to move it. I've been trying to move and clear some older stuff in my inventory. So this sold for $40. And again, I think as long as you have the patience and can piece it out, keep track of which letters you have for what players, I think it's a great hack. I probably spent on these 8 cards on the high end $20 and sold it for $40. And I think I sold it under comp. So just something to think about. Justin Fields a little bit lower, or I guess a little bit less involved with 5 letters. So that one probably sells for $30, but again, you're getting those pieces at $2 a piece. You can double your money up pretty quickly. Brady's a little more expensive. Joe Burrow is one of the guys that, I think his prices are actually pretty decent, where you can probably sell them for $5 to $6 a piece. I don't know what a full set does, but I know I didn't quite have the patience or thought the return was high enough. But a guy like Lawrence, he's the hottest guy in the league right now, you could say, and just wanted to take advantage. So think about it, something to take advantage of, and really start to piece together. So one of my biggest tips that I've been on since about March, since that state show. So been doing it, completing sets. It's kind of fun and satisfying to complete. And, there's a premium on the complete sets. So that was a nice little flip there. This next one, Chuba Hubbard Select Red. I got this for probably about $1 at the show this weekend. Picked it up, numbered, color, rookie. I'm not a huge fan of Select. Again, I don't know if this is the maroon or red. But yeah, I don't know what Miles Sanders is going to do. Maybe he gets, a good amount of touches. Not a huge believer in Carolina, but numbered rookie to 99 for $1. I think this one sold for $4, so not bad. Tony P. Orange Prism out of 2022. This is numbered to 249. This is a card. I had it listed for $8, sent out an offer for $7. I was probably into the card for $7, but for me, I'm happy to just kind of take the money and run with it, just because the last comp I think was $4, and I bought into the card prior around an average of $7 or $8. So again, just wanted to move it. I'm sure I'm going to make my money on that lot elsewhere, so just wanted to move it. So not bad there. And then just a little 4-card lot here that I just sold on Twitter. I had this up on eBay, this Justin Herbert Optic Purple Shock. And coincidentally, I got an offer on it on eBay for $95 plus 5 shipping. The last one sold for $110. I don't know why that one sold. It looked to be, you know, same centering and condition as mine, but it sold for $10 more than my ask. And then there's a PSA 9 ending tonight. So I was gonna hold off and see where that 9 ended. It was at like $91. So I wasn't too sure about it. Coincidentally, someone messaged me on Twitter and they're like, hey, I'd do 95 on it. And, you know, figured, hey, we're going off of eBay. There's no fees. I'll do 90. I bought this card because I had another Herbert, which I've sold. I think I sold that one for 100 on eBay a few weeks ago. I bought that one on ComC for like 60 bucks. There was a huge sale that somebody was having like 40% off. So bought that, flipped it on eBay and made about 20 to 30 bucks. And then this one I bought because I was watching Herbert's, because sometimes auctions, they'll go for 68, 70 bucks. And for me, when I have a card that is kind of scarce, or at least there's an opportunity where there's a high floor, I guess, for the card, like Herbert buy it nows aren't popping up for 80, 90 bucks. So for me, I will always bid on a card if I think it's gonna go low, because if someone's gonna get a steal on it, it might as well be me. You know, I don't wanna see that $68 comp on a card that I have listed for 100. So I'm just gonna buy it. I'd rather buy another Herbert for $70 than see that comp go low and someone else get that deal. So that's kind of my philosophy on some cards, where I think there's just a lot of value. I think you can buy it, hold it, and then relist it if you're patient for buy it now. I bought that card for about 70 bucks, all in, I think $81, let it go for 90. Again, for me, I'm trying to move stuff, trying to, you know, get my cash flow up. I have been spending a lot lately, so figured just 90 bucks, you know, make a couple bucks and move the money back into my account. He was also interested in some Bowman University. Nick Singleton, blue Ray Wave, nice little color match here. Kind of a Heisman dark horse, a nice piece for Penn State with Drew Allar as well. We'll see what happens. I got this on ComC for, I think, $6 or $7. I had it listed for 20. I sold a true blue for, I think, $20. I had best offer, was probably ready to sell it for 15, just gave it to him for 10. And yeah, just wanting to move that. And this is a cool one, Spencer Sanders, orange color match. We'll see what happens with Ole Miss. It kind of makes me a little nervous, just with Jackson Dart there. Who knows who wins the job, but you know, I have been buying into Spencer Sanders. I've been selling some of it too, just to kind of protect myself. I feel like I went extra heavy on Spencer Sanders, thinking he'll win the job. Nonetheless, I sold this for 15 to Shane, and I think I got it for maybe 10 bucks. And then last one they wanted to throw in, Ray Lewis, Topps Chrome White Refractor to 869. I bought this at the state show. I got 2 cards. It was part of a 2-card lot for $15. I'll have to go back and look at my show pickups to see what that other card was. I'm not concerned about, you know, how much I made off of it and where I'm at into it. Just threw it in for $5. So all of this for 120 bucks shipped. Thought that was a good lot. And for me, again, want to give, you know, my buddy Shane a good deal, as well as, you know, move the inventory, get some cash flow. I have been spending a lot lately. I'll probably make I should have a pretty solid mail day video and just kind of what I've been buying lately, why I've been buying it, you know, video coming up soon. So that's everything that's sold. Pretty nice lot there, just some running backs, and then the Trevor Lawrence Spellbounds. Try it out. You know, start chasing them. You can find them pretty low in any sort of value bins. ComC auctions are a great place to pick up some pieces. I'm sure you can get some good deals. I'd go with like Lawrence, Herbert, Burrow. Stafford has a set. I don't know if that's super desirable. For whatever reason, the Manning isn't quite desirable. Brady is pretty solid, and of course only 5 pieces. So, you know, something to think about. So that's all my eBay sales and Twitter sales that have come in the last day. And so hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.